Over his last 10 games or so, he's averaging 13.5 points. For the month of February, he's averaging 14 points. Deni Avdija is breaking out. They're putting the ball finally in Deni Avdija's hand. We've talked about this before. Scott Brooks misutilized the hell out of Deni Avdija. He tried to make Deni Avdija a catch and shoot guy in the corner, just made him stand there. Wes Unseld in his second year as a coach is starting to correctly utilize Deni Avdija, a guy coming over to the NBA. He was a guy who's known who could be a secondary playmaker, who thrives with the ball in his hand. And tonight, okay, he came off the bench in the win over the Pacers. Corey Kesper, Kristaps Porzingis, Monte Morris, Bradley Beal, and Gafford was the starting lineup, but Avdia played as the sixth man. He went 7 of 8 from the field, and his only miss was his second 3 pointer. He was 1 of 2 from 3 point range. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, 16 points. He's one of the better defenders on this team. And Avdia was moved to the bench, and he scored at least 15 points in 5 of the past 7 games, and he's been a really good rebounder in that point. And he's arguably, if you follow fantasy basketball, he's a top 85 player in the past 2 weeks in fantasy basketball, and he's been arguably the most consistent he's ever been over this stretch for his entire career. And this could be, a churn in Deni Avdija's, career. This is a guy that, in it, what we knew in his last year in Israel, and it's not like we're gonna sit here and be like, oh, like his Israel number, he's averaging better stats than his Israel numbers. Okay, so that's the thing, is he's showing that he's growing, and a lot of the thing that took him a lot of growth is he said it was a huge adjustment period to the NBA. That there were some nights that he couldn't even get out of bed to like go to the bathroom or turn off the lights. So everything has come down to him being able to score, to shoot. And over this stretch, the for February, he's shooting right now. In February, I know you can look at it and be like, oh, he's like shooting like 40% from the field. He's actually shooting technically 38% from the field, but for the month of February, he's shooting 40% from three on 5 attempts a night and grabbing, almost 7 rebounds and averaging 1.5 steals. But this is a guy that, he's showing that he can become a guy who can shoot above league average, and he's showing that to be properly optimized on the offensive end, he needs to be more of a ball handler. And he's not a primary handler, but he's a secondary guy who can also be a catch and shoot guy, which is what he's working toward. And we know he's not quite there yet, but he's getting there. And the role for Avdia is obviously a little trickier because he's he's going to, I think he's showing that he can become a 35% 3 point shooter. All the rest of his skills are effective because teams, are going to have to start respecting him, like, by which will allow him to open up passing lanes for him to take advantage of the help. And if you fix that the jumper starting to fix, this is a real multi-versatile player who's got a ton of talent on the offensive end, scoring, passing, and playmaking, and being able to slash and cut to the basket. And he's a really good defender. He's definitely an NBA player who can become a star. And he's a power forward, small forward, and I think his knowledge how to play and comfort both on and off the ball will allow him to continue to become this very high level starting level player at the very least. And I think we're starting to see it with Deni right here. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below, what you guys think of Deni Avdija in this game. And I thought it was a good game. And that's where, yeah, like, I want to, if there was anything else I might have missed that you guys would have liked to hear, I think that's where we're at right now. So let me know your thoughts down below if there was anything else that you would have wanted me to mention. But yeah, Deni Avdija, guy to watch out for, getting better, and I just think people are overlooking him because he plays for the Wizards. I'm a Wizards fan, so screw you. And I'm enjoying it. Okay, so let me hear your opinions if there was anything I might have missed. But I'm gonna head out now, guys. Have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good jazz. If there was anything else you would have liked to have heard, let me know in the comments. I'm always, interested to hear your guys' opinions, and it's always interesting to hear what you guys have to say because This is a great thing about the NBA is just it's a community, it's fun, and you always learn new stuff that you might have never thought you would have learned beforehand. So that's where I'm at. If there was again anything that you guys would have wanted me to mention that I didn't, please don't hesitate to comment down below. But Deni Avdija, just watch out. He's gonna be a talent.